they'll come after us. They're gonna take the drones, the bomb. They're gonna take the air flyer, jet, the jet 25, firefighter 56, F9, 20 to come after us against us. Guess what? The Most High will deal them a blow. And the Most High will deal them a blow. Okay. Then Moses called for all the elders of Israel and said unto them, draw out and take you a lamb according to your family, and kill the Passover. And kill the Passover. We must keep the Passover. We must kill the Passover. Right? And that's why Amashiach died under the hand of the priests and some of the elders. The priest, the Levite, the Levitical priest. The Moses wanted to go down because the Moses already know we're going to sin against him, man. The Most High is so merciful. The Most High already knew we're going to sin. We're going to do wickedness. Right? And that's why this was revealed unto who? Abraham. And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin, and strike the lintel and the two side posts with the blood that is in the basin. And none of you shall go out at the door of his house until the morning. So when you celebrate the Passover, you keep the Passover, you can't leave. You cannot leave and go anywhere. You can't do that. You cannot leave. You can't say, I want to go check on my children. I want to go check on my mother and my father. No. Until the Passover is fully over, man. For the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptian. The Most High will pass through to smite the Egyptian, the Babylonian, Babylon the Great. And when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, the Lord will pass over the door and will not suffer the destroyer to come in unto your houses to smite you. And ye shall observe this thing for an ordinance to thee and to thy son forever. Forever, man. Who deceive you and believe in the Lord, done away with it. Really? The Passover of the Most High, done away with it? And it shall come to pass, when ye become to the land which the Lord will give you, according as he hath promised, that ye shall keep this service. And it shall come to pass, when your children shall say unto you, what meaneth ye by this service? What is the meaning of this service, Father? That ye shall say, it is the sacrifice of the Lord Passover. It is the sacrifice of the Lord Passover, who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt. When he smote the Egyptian, what did the Most High did? When he smote the Egyptian and delivered our houses, and the people bowed their head and worshipped. And the children of Israel went away and did as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron. So did they. It came to pass that at midnight, the Lord smote all the firstborn, right? That the Lord smote all the firstborn, right? That the Lord smote all the firstborn. So like it. That's what's going to happen, man. That the Lord smote all the firstborn, right? That the Lord smote all the firstborn. Keep in mind. Okay? That the Lord smote all the firstborn, right? And the Lord smote the Egyptian and delivered our houses, and the people bowed their head and worshipped. And the children of Israel went away and did as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron. So did they, right? So did they, right? And it came to pass that at midnight, the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, in America, Babylon the Great, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon. in the jail, in the prison, and all the firstborn of cattle. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, and he and all his servants and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt. There was a great cry in Egypt, man. That's why when Babylon get destroyed, get taken down, guess what? People see the smoke of Babylon, they'll be like, wow, we can't believe this great city, this mighty country, this powerful country with the dollar, with all the military might. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Guess what? That's the Most High. You don't know the Most High, man. You don't know the Most High. Our people love to talk. They don't believe in the Bible. They don't believe in the Bible. With their mouth, they say they know God. With their mouth, they say that, they know Jesus, right? But they deny him when it comes to works, man. You deny the Lord. You deny the Most High. You deny Amashiach. And you deny the Holy Spirit. You believe in a lie. Whatever men tell you, right, you believe in that. Whatever men tell you, you believe that. But what the Most High said, the creator of heaven and earth, because Esau don't want to give glory. Esau, they don't give glory to the Most High. They say, well, I did this, I did that, I did. Listen, stolen everything, man. They have stolen everything. They stole America. They stole the Holy Land. They stole Europe. They stole everything, man. And claim it for themselves. Yeah, I made a pond. I dig a river. No, man. Stole everything, man. What did they do? They stolen everything. He said, and Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants and all the Egyptians. There was a great cry in Egypt. There was what? A great cry in Egypt. For there was not a house where there was not one dead. So every house pretty much somebody died. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night and said, rise up and get you forth from among my people, both ye and the children of Israel, and go serve the Lord as ye have said. But the Moses has to harden his heart so many times, man. The Moses had to harden his heart so many times. Right? Watch this. Also take your flocks and your herds, as ye have said, and be gone, and bless me also. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people, that they might send them out of the land in haste. For they say, we be all dead men. We be all dead men. Now they realize, they say, you know what? We dead, man. That's what we tell you. Sometimes, man, you want to follow the power that be, you want to follow the wicked, it can cost your life, man. When you see the truth and you don't want to tell it, you don't want to say anything about it, that's what happened. You see the truth and you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to say anything about it, that's what happened, man. That's what happened. When you see the truth, you don't want to talk about it, you know that thing you're doing is evil, but still you want to go ahead and condone it. Hey, you can do it. But guess what? The price is coming, buddy. And you're going to get consumed because you see evil, you see wickedness, you didn't rebuke it. You did not rebuke it. Okay. You didn't rebuke it. And the people took the dough before it was leavened, the kneading trough being bound up in the cloth upon the shoulder, right? And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses of Mashah, and they borrowed of the Egyptian jewel of silver, and jewels of gold, and raiment, garment. They is borrowed. Why are you giving me that, man? And the Lord gave the people favor. Who gave them favor? The Most High, Yahawah. Okay, it's not because they're good, he's my best friend. Nah, man. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them certain as they require, and they spoiled the Egyptians. They spoiled them, man. That's how it's going to go down on Babylon the Great. And the children of Israel journeyed from Ramses to Succoth, about 600,000 on foot. There were men beside children, and a mixed multitude went up also with them. So you gotta understand, the mixed multitude is talking about the rebellious, the main idolaters that were among our forefathers back in those days. Don't think that the mixed multitude is talking about some Hamite be among them. No, it's not talking about some Hamite. These are Israelites. But these Israelites, they were deeply into wickedness, idolatry. They were deeply into idolatry. Okay? And they big went up also with them, and flocks, and herd, even very much cattle. So keep in mind, and they bake unleavened cakes of the dough which they brought forth out of Egypt. For it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt. Because they were thrust out of Egypt. Our forefathers, same thing will happen here, man. And could not tarry, neither had they prepared for themselves any victual, right? Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwell in Egypt was 430 years. Let's go in the book of Acts chapter 7 and 6. Slovakia. This is the book of Acts chapter 7 and verse 6, and you read, and Yahweh spake on this wise, that his seed should sojourn in a strange land. Genesis, right? Genesis chapter 15. And that they should bring them into bondage, captivity, like America, like the United States of America, and entreat them evil 400 years. There we go. And the nation to whom they shall be in bondage will I judge. The Most High will judge America, whether you believe in it or whether you like it or not. You can do all your prayer, whatever you want to say in the Christian church. The Most High will bring judgment, man. And the nation to whom they shall be in bondage will I judge, say Yahweh. And after that shall they come forth and serve me in this place. There we go, man. Let's go right here. Right now, the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwell in Egypt was 430 years. And it came to pass at the end of the 430 years, even the same day, it came to pass that all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. See, there we go, man. It is a night. It is a night to be much observed. Hold on, what did he say? It is a night to be much more observed. Hey, you want to sit down and deceive the people talking about the Lord done away with it, that we ain't got to keep the Passover. Really? Really? Okay. Right? Come on, man. Don't be simple, right? Do not be simple. Don't be simple. Okay. You just go right here. Right? Let's go right here. Actually, let me just use Luke. Right? Let's go in the book of Luke. Okay. This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 22. Luke 22. And let's read from verses. Let's start from verses 7. Right? Luke chapter 22 and verses 7. Preparation for the Passover. Because let's see what he said right here. So this is the book of Exodus chapter 12 and verse 42. It is a night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out from the land of Egypt. Make sure you keep in the Passover. It is a night. It is a night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out. So if you want to be delivered from Babylon the Great, you want to be delivered from America, listen, you need to keep the Passover. If you ain't keeping the Passover, I don't know how you're going to get delivered. Let's read it. This is the book of Luke, chapter 22 and verse 7. Then came the day of unleavened bread, the Passover. Keep in mind, when you read the unleavened bread here, don't get it twisted. It's the Passover because we start eating unleavened bread from the Passover. Right? When the Passover must be killed. When the Passover must be. He didn't say maybe. When the Passover must be killed. Okay? The day the Passover must be. He didn't say maybe, after the death of Hamashiach, we ain't got to keep it. No, must be. Must be. Okay? And he sent Peter and John, saying, go and prepare us the Passover that we may eat. So he just picked those two. He said, you go ahead, set up everything, get everything, go pick up a lamb, pick a lamb, a goat, whatever, have everything ready. We'll go over there, we slaughter the lamb, we do what we got to do. He just said, go over there and have the place ready, everything. And then said unto him, where wilt thou that we prepare? And he said unto them, behold, when ye are entered into the city, there shall a man meet you, bearing a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house where he entered in. Right? That's why I told you the Passover must be kept in the house. In the house. Now, like I say, we live in captivity, brother. Based on that, brother, they want, camps, they want you to come to this venue thing. Like I say, if they're righteous brother, you want to keep the Passover, you live around me, you're looking for a body to keep a Passover, yeah, you're looking for a congregation, brother, you're welcome to come to my place to keep the Passover. All right? You see, and ye shall say unto the good man of the house, the master said unto thee, where is the guest chamber? Where shall I eat the Passover with my disciple? You see? And he shall shew you a large upper room furnished. There make ready, prepare, make sure the chair, everything set up. And then when